doing these things recently where I ask if my humanity has left me, because I do all these videos about all these weird people and the stupid things they do. I see people react to them. I see people giving excuses. I see people making justifications.
Matters in your own hand and bring a gun to work for safety, period.
These siblings are furious. Their brother, who police say was an armed robber, was gunned down by a store clerk. The pair acknowledges that he was wrong for Roosevelt Rapley to try and rob the Dollar General on North Gettysburg Avenue, but they say the clerk shouldn't have had a gun at work. Rochelle and Juwan Rapley say their younger brother, Roosevelt Rapley, was the second of 10 siblings killed by gunfire.
I still don't believe it. Like, at the end of the day, I don't believe my brother is dead. It ain't kicked in yet.
And they're furious about how it happened.
At the end of the day, that's not right.
Police say a Dollar General clerk shot and killed 23-year-old Roosevelt, who showed a gun and demanded cash Wednesday.
Witnesses indicated that the weapon was brandished and pointed at employees.
The siblings recognize their brother's wrongdoing.
He got some responsibility, but not all.
But they say that still doesn't warrant the clerk's actions.
Right and wrong is wrong. That was wrong for that clerk to shoot my brother in the chest. Yes, he's robbing y'all. Oh, well. Call the police. That's what y'all supposed to do. Y'all not supposed to take matters in your own hands. If that's the case, I'll take matters in my own hands.
Police say the clerk was legally allowed to have the gun. Meanwhile, officers are looking into the possibility Rapley may have been involved in several other commercial robberies.
And I wonder, has my humanity lost me from seeing all these stupid people and all these stupid takes? But today is a different day. Today, I can solemnly say I do not feel bad for this person because they got exactly what they deserved for being a creepy piece of shit. Because a convicted child is going to be chemically castrated in Louisiana. This Louisiana man, who is a piece of shit, is convicted of a girl under the age of 13 and will be chemically castrated in addition to serving 35 years in prison. Do I even need to read anymore? There's no need, because this person saw a little girl and he thought, I want some of that, and he abused the girl, and the girl went to the police, or people found out and they went to the police, and this dude stood trial and he failed spectacularly, and now he's gonna have to pay the price of losing his manhood in the greatest way possible for a piece of shit like this. And now I could sit here and try to find somebody out there in the world who's going to defend or even throw a little bit of justification out there, but there's no need, because I could solemnly say, dig my toes into the ground and proudly state, nobody will feel bad for this person. Nobody will see it all happen and say, that man should keep his testicles and he should learn from his mistakes and he should have the opportunity to reform himself, because it all comes back to that one family who says, yes, reformative justice is the perfect thing for people in society, because jails, they don't really do a good job.
Outpouring of support for a local business owner on life support following a violent robbery. Mary Lee shows us longtime customers are doing what they can to help Jen Angel's business while she lies in the hospital.
Here at Angel Cakes in Oakland, customers have been showing up all day today to buy cupcakes. From loyal customers to first-time customers, all of them wanted to show their love and support to the owner, Jen Angel.
I'm an Oakland native, and when I saw the news last night about what happened to the owner, it was horrible.
Leslie Silkett came to Angel Cakes almost as soon as it opened for the day. She's never been to this bakery before, but felt she had to come here today.
I mean, in my own way, I figured if I bought some cupcakes and support them and continue praying for their owner, you know, because it's not fair.
Jen Angel has owned Angel Cakes Bakery here on 5th Street for the last 7 years. Authorities say she was robbed and brutally assaulted on Monday after going to this Wells Fargo in Oakland. Loyal customers like Shanice Miller and her co-workers are shocked and deeply saddened to hear what happened to Jen.
And today, me and my co-workers were talking, and one of my co-workers who come here, she started crying. and she had said that it was we call her the Angel Cupcake Lady, and she just was saying like how devastated she was. So I ended up actually seeing like the news today, and it just broke my heart.
Shanice and her co-workers pitched in to buy cupcakes and make a donation. She said staff workers inside are doing their very best to stay strong.
They're trying to hold up and continue her legacy, you know, and continue. I know this is what she'll want them to do. So you can tell when you walk in there, that's the energy. Like, we have to keep pushing and just, you know, make it through the day.
Angel Cakes will continue to stay open with regular business hours. Meanwhile, friends and family have set up a website, Jen's Caring Bridge site, where you can show your support to Jen.
If the Oakland Police Department does make an arrest in this case, Jen's values call for pursuing all available alternatives to traditional prosecution, such as restorative justice. Jen's community asks that the media respect this request and carry forward the story of her life with celebration and clarity about the world she aimed to build. You have people like that piece of shit who prey upon the young, who prey upon the old, who prey upon the defenseless, and you, in your mind, want them to have some reform to where people in the community, even the victims, forgive them. And I'll say it again, like I said in the last videos talking about this, I'm not shaming people for the choices they choose to make. I will, however, criticize when they have the expectation that other people are supposed to join in, because personally, if I found out somebody who raped a family member of mine or a young child was being forgiven by people, I'm gonna give you the mightiest of side eyes, because ain't no way in fuck I'm gonna sit here and forgive somebody who did all that. And for you, you ugly human being, guess what? Good job, have fun, and make sure that you don't drop the soap, because when you drop it and they play with you and they find out you ain't got no balls, they're gonna make sure you end up being the bridesmaid. Subscribe to the channel. I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye. Hug your nuts real tight.